Yo, 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 everybody, this is Narcoleptic Cheetah. We're in another episode of Factorio, and today we are tackling plastic and potentially red circuits, or at least plastic for red circuits. And before we do plastic, we really need petroleum. And I'll be honest, I'm just going to do the regular basic oil processing. That way I don't have to deal with water. I only need petroleum for building plastic, well, petroleum and coal, but in an oil sense, all I need is the petroleum, so I really don't need a bunch. And I'm looking down here, and we have all this stuff. We could go ahead, instead of like shipping the oil in, converting it to petroleum, and then shipping the petroleum back out, we could use these fields and just convert all this to petroleum. And then, like, if we have extra, which we probably will, we can then make, like, we can use that extra for, say, like solid fuel. And solid fuel could be used for stuff like whatchamacallit, why am I drawing a blank? It could be used for the, oh my gosh, why can't I think? The rocket fuel for stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think this will hit two. We'll like knock out two. So anyway, we've got this little bit up here. It's a little bit in the train tracks, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll use this, and maybe this, but basically, or definitely these three, and then we'll probably have a station. I'm thinking probably just right here, like off to the side. And then we'll have all our stuff right here. Yes, I'm going to wind up covering up the stone patches, but that's okay by me. And then, actually, this probably won't be tapped because I'm just looking at this. We'll need iron to be smelted and then probably have its own station, like, right here. So, but this, I think I calculated, again, did a bunch of calculations in my head, so don't quote me or anything, but I think these three patches is enough for 16 lines of red circuits. So we're fine. I think we'll probably also go for like 10 extra lines of red circuits, something like that. Because right now, I mean, we have this plastic and this red circuit array over here. We're going to keep that. But we're also going to make some extra. So we're going to need this setup for plastic and such being made. And we're going to need a bunch more green circuits. So, yeah. Well, a bunch more green circuits and a bunch more of the copper wire. Anyway, so we're going to get started on that. I think we're going to time-lapse me setting up the oil and such. I've got an idea using these pumps to like to force the flow to be like 12,000 per second versus 1,000. So yeah. Anyway, and time lapse. Alright guys, so did some serious miscalculations. I think, anyway. So, anyway, I think this is not going to provide me with 16 or whatever I said. I think it's more like 6? Maybe 7 lines. Now what I'll do is I'll do the same thing as I've done with like steel and such. I'll make extra stops with petroleum in them, and that way we just have a kind of constant supply. If nothing is, what am I trying to say? How am I trying to say it? If a train is coming in and needs petroleum, then it has all these extra lines just pushing petroleum into it, and that will in essence give us just a quick 1, 2, 3 kind of deal with filling up the tanks. So the tanks should fill up fairly quickly. Plus, we also need the extra stops just in case, well, just for like plastic and such as that. When it's going full force, we definitely need the tanks to fill as quickly as possible so that the trains can come in, fill up, and then go. So, anyway, I just want to kind of bring that up. It shouldn't take terribly long. One of the things I did, or I was doing research on it, trying to figure out how these pumps work, and it depends on the number of pipes between the pumps, and then the undergrounds, even though they can cover a distance of like 10 tiles, the undergrounds themselves only count as 2 pipes between them. So like that's why I'm using undergrounds all over the place, except for like here where there'd be 2 tiles anyway, so, or 2 pipes anyway. So I think I kind of understand it. It's not 100%. Right here is 24 of the refineries. I kind of had to spread them out because I needed these things to hit, or the refineries to get 5 beacons a piece, and you have to have them spread out by 1 in order to do that. And since I only have 1 input, I could put the power towers, but behind them, unlike when we did the lubricant. So yeah. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna be able to do is, since there are 17, so you have like pumps here, there are 17 between each of these pumps, and that should transfer about 1,200 units of oil per second, and that's more than enough for these guys, or it should be. So I'm just gonna keep doing that, and hopefully it can just keep pushing it upwards and so on and so forth. So we have like the maximum amount of oil going through it at any one time. Now the only problem is I think I'm gonna have to start putting in some pumps in this area just so that there are fewer pipes between them. I haven't counted all the pipes here. Here's a quick way we can do that. We can go whoop, and we see there are 87 undergroundies and 69 regular ones. That's 100 and let's see, it's, well, 9 plus 7 is 16. So 16 plus 80 is 96. 96 plus 60 is what? 54. So we have 154, I'm sorry, pipes in this area and going into these pumps, which means we're right at, let me see if I bring up my little handy dandy cheat sheet. 150 is like 1,022, basically 1,000 units per second. If I wanted to go faster than that, I could. Like I could put a pump here, for example, and one there, just to kind of like maximize throughput. I don't think I need one both places, but I could do one here and there and everywhere. Yeah, I don't really know how this works. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is throw on another set of these. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to blueprint this just so I can have it ready for me whenever I need. Other than that, I think I am done with this part, and I'll check the time on the episode, and I'll be back with you guys in just a bit. Alright guys, so after a little more research, I discovered that these pump jacks, when you have like this super world generation that I have going right now, they can only output 100 oil per second. Even though like this one? No. Even though like this one right here says 200 per second, it can actually only do 100 per second, which was really kind of annoying. I put pumps on them, on all of them, and just in case like it can produce more than 100, like just in case, if it can actually produce more than 100, but it's by itself it can't output more than 100, maybe like a pump will magnify that. I don't know. I'm hoping, because otherwise this is all borked. There's only 35 here, which means I have about 16 on this side and about 19 on this side, and which I really should have split that a little bit better. But anyway, which means basically this will be outputting, you know, at max 1600 for the left side and 1900 for the right side. So we'll see like most of these turn on, but not all of them. And that's if the pumps work the way I think they work. Maybe. I don't know. If these pumps work also like I hope they work, not just like I think they work, but like I hope they work, then we'll be fine. If they don't, then we're screwed. Same thing kind of over here. I kind of had to do the same thing. I split the oil field in two, and I did it based on these numbers before I did the research, that basically anything over 100 is just 100. Yikes. If that's the case, we are so not good. Let's see, this one has a total of what, 34? Yikes. Okay. Yeah. I don't really know what to do otherwise. Well, I guess we'll just let it go, and hopefully we'll produce enough petroleum to support the plastic. This really should have no more than 4, but I can see like potentially putting more on this one. This has 8. And basically, I put this same setup. If it goes under 24,000 on this one, it'll close until it fills back up above 24,000, in which case the signal will open. So, anyway. Alright, let me check the time on the episode, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're going to use the last part of this episode to figure out a new plastic design. So, let's see what we've got. We've got, it takes 5 machines to make plastic, right? And if I do that, it just needs petroleum and then it takes out. So yeah, we can set them up right next to each other. And we should be able to copy this and flip it over. Something like that, along with some of these guys. Wait. I think it needs to be down here. Or maybe, no. Let's do it like we were gonna do it before. Okay. And I need 4 of these guys on each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the second one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the third one. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Okay, so let's copy this. Oh wait, no, let's not do that. Let's do this. Oh, come on now. And now let's copy it. No, let's not do that. Now let's grab these guys and these guys, and let's now copy it. See if I can do this right. Okay, we'll just line it up. So that's 1, 2. Perfect. All right. So we basically need coal coming in and the gas coming in. So I'm just wondering here. Let's see if we do something like this. What if we do something like that? Right? That's Alt C. Whoops. Control C. Helps. Alright. Come down here. And there. But get rid of those. Okay. So then we could have like inserters right here maybe. I guess the biggest problem with this though is that we won't have the ability to really put this here. Like we can't put it there, we can't put it there. It might not be that big of a deal though. And we're actually going to need that there and there as well. Okay, let's just hook this up to some power. Oh, come on. Oh, really? You know what? Just forget it. Okay. Hooked up to some power. And now we could just do, let's see, one belt of this. Probably not circling it around. Is this the way I want to do it? Maybe. Okay, so okay, there and there, and let's paste this bit there and there, and we'll just do that. Okay, and then we're gonna do something like this, right? And for giggles, right now we're just gonna put it this way, and we're gonna put it right there. Oh wait, no. Whoa, that was close. Oh, ooh, okay, 5 is going to produce a full belt's worth. Okay, so we're really gonna need something like, gosh, how are we gonna do this? The problem is, okay, how are we gonna do this? What if we go here, grab this thing? What if we grab these? Right, I think this will work. Okay, something like that, and that, and that, and that way it goes on both sides of the belt, right? Sort of? Maybe? I don't know. Get rid of these trees. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing over here. Just right after it. And one there. There. Did I do that? Oh, I did. Okay. And then this one goes out that way as well. Alright. So I think that'll work. My biggest issue would be this, I think. Let's see. Oh, I need the thingamabobber over here now. Let's see. Let's grab this. Like that. Alright. So we've got coal coming in. We've got the gas coming in. We've got the ability to plastic to come out and spread on either side of the belt every time, which should give us a full belt, I'm hoping. We actually probably... I mean, that should work. I'm kind of wondering if we don't need to do something different here. I guess we could run it and find out, but anyway, I think that's going to work for us. This is our little... Alright, so we got plastic times 90 per second. Alright. And we're going to get rid of both of those. And we're going to get this guy and these. And we're going to put 90 next to it. And we hit OK. Then we're going to toss that into our library, just so we don't lose it. I think that'll work. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay. So, here's my thing. We have enough here for 4 lines. No, for 4... Wait. 4 lines of petroleum. But the petroleum can power... Oh, goodness. Petroleum can power... See, it's roughly 1,000 pressure. And we have 4 of those lines. So we have roughly 4,000 pressure. And we need to divide by 45? That doesn't seem right. Divided by 90? Maybe divide by 45? Anyway, I think it still comes out to 9 lines, so we probably should be able to get away with 8 lines pretty easily. Alright. Let me think about that, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the plastic lines right here, and what's going to happen is we're going to actually import some coal and then outport the plastic lines. So, like I said, we can support roughly 8 plastic lines, so that's really, really good. Each petroleum line will support two plastic lines, so we have 4 petroleum lines. That means obviously we can have 4 petroleum lines, basically 8 plastic lines, which also means we need 4 coal lines, but that's not a big deal because, I mean, the coal is, we have it everywhere. So, and we're not really using it. So, yeah, we're going to just build up a train station. We're going to need loading docks, and we're also going to need unloading docks. And I think the unloadings are going to be at the top where the plastic machines are. I think. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the loading docks. That's just plastic. And then we're also going to have, let's see, I went the wrong way. So we're also going to have unloading, just regular. And that's going to be coal. So 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3, 4. All right. And then all we got to do after this is set up some, let's set these guys up. Let's see, we're just going to go all the way up to there. The other robots will come in, fill that stuff in. Basically, we're going to get rid of a lot of this stuff since we no longer need it. So let's just do that. Get rid of all of this. Let's see, and we're done. Okay. Alright, so the next bit would be to make the plastic lines. And this should be not that difficult. We put that in our bus arrays, so let's find it. Oh wait, no, I have it actually in paste, so that's good too. Alright, so we have this coming in from that way, and that should actually work just fine. So well, what if we do it from the bottom? No, it'd be better to do it this way. I don't know. I was gonna I say So I need 2 of these on this side. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just pull the coal in from the other side. So okay, let's see. We have pipes right there. Let's just, I think this will work. Really? Wow. Thanks, robots. So helpful. Not really. Okay. So we don't need this. We don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We do need these to go this way. And this to go this way. Similar to the way I had it set up over on the other side. We're just going to do a splitter basically right there. Pull in the single line of coal. And then go here, here, here. And we're going to drop it in right there. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So right here, here, here. Grab that to there. Alright, so that's our coal intake. And we're just going to copy this, I think. This should work just fine. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could just move this even closer over there. This whole thing's going to get mad at me, but I don't care. So let's get rid of that stuff. No, 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 no. Oh. Thanks. Thanks, robots. Thanks. So helpful. Anyway. So we're going to actually push this as close to this thing as possible. Or not. Okay. I need it to not affect those. So we're going to do that. And again, so helpful, robots. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, so let's get rid of, say, this line. Don't need that. Obviously, we don't need it right there. And Where is this line? Okay, let me just get a... Should be right there. And one right... Let's actually do it like right there. Okay. Okay, let's see. I was thinking is do something like, actually, you know what? Just do this to there. That actually should work. So I really wish there was a splitter for liquids, but there's not, so whatever. Alright. So that should do fine there, and then we'll take in from one of our coal stations. This one actually will work perfectly. So we're just gonna go here, and oh, I just realized we're running over on time. Holy crap. Okay, hold on just a second. Pull this down here like that, and like that, and like that. Okay. And then this one, oh, it's so close. Anyway. Nope, need that there. That's actually perfect. Right there. Alright. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to set this up between episodes. If you guys like the episode, please leave a like on it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.